Hey there! We are going to take a tour of Permanent Valhalla. This is the location I'm looking at currently. I've been up here twice now, spent quite a bit of time learning about the property and getting things organized. And I really hope that you, the listener, will come up and have an amazing time at one of our events. All right, here's the deal. There's 3 buildings. There's a main building, a secondary building, and down here we have a guest house. First off, there's a lot of property around this building. It's very, very private, and that's really amazing. In fact, the driveway starts down here to the left and off screen, and you drive up this way. You can sort of see the fence a little bit here. Obviously this is winter time. Right now it looks amazing up here. It's fall colors. It's absolutely outstanding. And again, the concept of Permanent Valhalla excuse me, is 365 days a year with 1 or 2 gatherings every month for Ultimate D&D, top tables, fans, friends, clients coming out. So the driveway, it comes up here and then it curves around, and then up here where it's all snowed in this picture, it has a like a little parking lot. Now right here you'll see this little spot of orangish red. That is a tractor, and that has attachments to plow the snow quite easily. In fact, what I've been told is you basically just drive it down to the entrance and drive it back, and it's done. So also this building was built, if I have my date right, in 2012. It's only 8 years old, and so it's very recently built. It's in really good shape. The bones are good. Obviously, as you're going to see, the aesthetics need to be changed to be in line with what I want to do with it. All right, let's keep going. So here's other shots. So up here, this is more like Utah wilderlands. That's very low vegetation. This actually has hiking trails up here, and over this hill is a residential area. And there you go. There's that hill. And this forest, all the windows face the forest, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful, as you shall see. Look at that. Just untamed and so over here on the right, untamed wilderland. Finish the sentence, Sean. Over here on the right, you can see like one house in the distance. Other than that, there's really no neighbors up here. Okay, the buildings have been repainted. They've been repainted these very slate, earthy tones with a little bit of blue in them. Here's a retaining wall. We definitely want to do some landscaping here. So this is the main building. It has 3 levels: a bottom level, a main level, and a top level. And as you can see, there's decks everywhere on this place. And every deck, every window has this absolutely stunning view of the forest. These 2 buildings are connected by a hallway, which is nice. This is the entryway. As you can see, there's a lot of really great stonework here. The fixtures, like the chandelier, these may be some things that we're going to find something different to put there to give it a little bit more of a manly lodge-like feel to it. But we're not going to make it into something gaudy. Okay, this is the living room. So on the other side of this wall here, that's the entry hall that we were looking at. And the floors are really nice. They're hardwood. I'm not sure exactly the substance, but it's definitely not some sort of manufactured thing. And again, it goes out onto the balcony. We're going to be repainting this because, as you'll see, it's done in a very pastel fashion, and it's been basically built to have a 50s look to it. This is the living room facing the main hall that goes through the course of the entire main floor. And so these are stairs up to the second floor there. Again, nothing new. Okay, so this is the kitchen. So the kitchen, the main hall, the dining room, and the living room are all an open floor plan. The floor plan in this is amazing. It's open, but not too open. And so you can get your privacy, or you can, but still have this feeling like you're still with the group. And there's like a zillion places to go get privacy in this place. It's really amazing. So there's the kitchen. Again, it's all retro. This blue stove thing, that is gone now. All of this furniture will be gone. So this is really, this brickwork thing is really an opportunity to put in something amazing and very rustic. I don't know if the owners are going to take this refrigerator or maybe the stove. I love the colors and look to them. It's really amazing. All right, we're looking more at the kitchen. Gas stove, only way I would have it. 4 burners, that's more than plenty for just having very small gatherings of 10 to 16 people. 16 people, even 20 people could just get completely swallowed up in this place. It's 11,000 square feet. More of the kitchen, not much to see there. Here's standing by the stove looking into the main area. So over here on the right, you have a dining room. This little door here is an elevator. Up to the upper left, you can see the second floor. So it has like a veranda that wraps around, which gives a really amazing feel to this place. But it's not ostentatious, which is nice. Now this countertop, this is a little too colorful for me. So not right away, but we do have it on the docket to refinish the countertops in the kitchen. But apparently this is like Italian glass or something like that, so it's something really nice. It certainly goes with the retro thing. This is the dining room, so this is probably where we're going to be doing our Dungeons and Dragons. And for Ultimate Dungeons and Dragons, what I want is to have have multiple tables. So like when you go to a new encounter area, we can just move the group to a different table and just pull back this sheet and have it look like this amazing thing is like already ready. It's like you step through the portal and this is what you see. But anyway, this is the dining room. This is what you see when you're standing near the front door. Look on the floor here. This stonework, this is real nice. That's really amazing. So all of these things where there's these, I'm going to call them ocean colors or ocean tones, those are going to become accents because we're going to put in a lot of earth tones, darker browns and blacks, and be very careful with the patterns and textures that we introduce so that the place is consistent and makes sense. Up here you have these little shelves for putting decorations. Obviously we won't have purple and green glass there. So these stairs go up and then there's a wraparound up here. So up in the upper left here you can see the door to the elevator. This elevator goes to all 3 levels of the house. Up here is a room. This is what in Valhalla parlance would be called the captain's quarters, which means it's a private room with an ensuite bathroom. None of these rooms have closets. We're going to put in armoires. And I think that was intentional on the part of the designers of the house. Okay, this is the master bedroom. So now we're on the 2nd floor at the end of the hall. And let's see if I can just kind of show you where this is. Okay, here we go. So here's the whole building. Let's make this a little bigger. And so the master bedroom is actually right here on the top level. So these doors here and this balcony and these secondary doors. So there's two French doors. I think that's what it's called, that open up out onto the balcony. Oh, and by the way, there's a hot tub up here. Yeah, ridiculous. So anyway, and then this, of course, is the tunnel that goes to the other house. All right. Okay, so this is the master bedroom, and it has 2 rooms. It has this room, which could be changed into a bedroom. So like in the master, you could potentially have 3 or 4 people there if you wanna be in the master bedroom, or it could be a sitting room or a game room. And again, here's where you see that aesthetic. There's a lot of pastels, purples, greens, oceanic tones, sea foam, turquoisey things. That's all going to get repainted. That is all going to be different. The floors are amazing here, so those are not going to be changed. Here's the master bedroom looking out. So there's that door we saw from the outside. And there's nothing not to love about this room. It's really outstanding. This is the master bath. Again, like in all of the house, we are almost 100% likely to be removing and replacing fixtures, repainting, and then these sort of ocean tones will become accents. Like these handles here, it's a little too much. If you saw them in person, you would understand what I'm saying. The master bath, it's amazing. It has curtains, obviously, that draw down for privacy. But this just views like the back of the house. And this is the walk-in shower of the master. It is, guys, this is crazy, crazy good. Like definitely 2 people, maybe 4 people could fit in here. But I do believe there's only one shower head. So that's a thing. I don't know, maybe there's another one. All right, now we are in the main room of the secondary house. And this is a giant living room with, I think, 24-foot ceilings. Over here in the lower left, you'll see some really amazing stonework. And that leads actually outside to the cliff face. And there are 4 gas fireplaces in here. It's really amazing. Down here in the middle, there's a sitting room, which we'll see more of, and then this is a kitchen. And from where you're standing, there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom on this main level. Okay, so here we are, secondary house. Here's the kitchen. There's a little dining room, breakfast nook, whatever you want to call it at the end. And here you see the linoleum. Oh my God, so much linoleum. And it's done really well. It's in really good shape. It's not peeling up. It definitely has that retro vibe. But guess what? We're taking that out. We're going to be putting new things. These fixtures are really nice. The sink is retro. A nice gas stove here. Just amazing. All right, I'm at 12 and a half minutes. I'm going to split this into 2 separate things. So here we go. And we're back for part 2. This is the kitchen in the secondary house, which I've already talked about. Here is the sitting room adjacent to the living room in the secondary house. This is very narrow. You're not going to fit a gaming table in here. Obviously, at a view that will just take your breath away. Private, unobstructed forest. It's amazing. It's worthy of an afterlife. When you die, this is where you're going to go. It's amazing. We're back in the main house. These pictures jump all over. We're back in the main house. On the second floor, there are 2 sitting rooms. And these will be changed into game rooms with tables, board games, whatever it is. And again, the beauty of Permanent Valhalla is this is 365 days a year, guys. It's all there. It doesn't need to be moved in and then everyone packs up and then moves out. There's going to be things set up here. And of course, I'll change the boards and if a group comes up and they actually want like a proper sitting room with like books or whatever in it, we can change it to accommodate that. Okay, so this is a sitting room. There's 2 of these open doors. Like there's nothing in the middle. So you can open them up and just get in the summertime. I bet it's going to be insane. It's going to be so amazing. And up here at this elevation, the weather is 10 degrees cooler. So the winters are bitter and have a savage beauty to them, but the summers are perfect, guys. Just amazing. And this deck, since it's on the upper level, you go to your right and there is a hot tub. All right, in fact, I don't know if yeah, it is. It's one giant balcony. So looking from the outside, this is the master bedroom. This is the adjacent thing in the master. These 2 doors here, this is what you're seeing right now in this sitting room. Okay, that's not right. That's sitting room. Okay, this is a solarium, which is on the main floor, and it's like a little closable parlor that overlooks the forest. And this room is actually very warm. And quite frankly, I don't know what we're going to do with it. So, okay, so when you enter, here on the left, you can see the kitchen. So when you enter, directly ahead of you is this living room. And that's what we're just going to have this living room here. Put a nice table in the middle, a bunch of Forge World books maybe. I don't know. But this is outstanding. And actually the aesthetic here isn't bad. It could be, we're just going to tick it a little bit more masculine. I do want it when the, like if the wives show up, I don't want them to be blasted in the face with Viking accessories, and because that's not what we're going to do. We're going to have a very carefully curated aesthetic. All right, here's where it gets fun, guys. Okay, so this staircase goes to the second floor, and right on the other side of it is a staircase going down. So the lower level on the main building comes to this, let's call it a man cave. It's got a stove, great TV, bookshelves, which by the way will all have gaming type stuff on it. This really neat little living room setup. And this is where I'm going to, the rooms adjacent to this are going to have all of the equipment in it. Now, whether I'm going to keep or have a pool table here, I don't know. At the regular Valhalla, there's a pool table, but it never ends up getting used. It's just a gaming table. Quite frankly, I really don't know. Of course, we'll probably have regular guests out here too. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the parameters are going to be just yet. Okay, so here to the past the staircase, there's a doorway that goes into a storage area, and that's where I'm going to keep all the models and armies and stuff, and that's securable. And then on the other side of this wall here is the garage. So let's go back to our looking. So this here, main level, you go up these stairs and you go in the main door. But there's another entrance, which is the bottom level that goes here. So you can just roll right on in, and then and the elevator comes down to this bottom level too. So yeah, you can just roll right on in here, go up the elevator, and access any of the levels. All right, here we go. Let's keep going. This is the bathroom adjacent to the lower main room. And this is perfect. I'm not going to change a thing about it. I love it. This is what the elevator looks like. Okay, now we're back to the secondary house. And we're on the we're on the main floor, and there's a bedroom. I told you there were 2 bedrooms there. And so we're going to have armoires. This is actually padded, so that is, as soon as we can, we're going to rip that out and just have something normal looking there. And again, this linoleum, that linoleum needs to be changed into regular things. All right, this is the amazing, through the roof, blow your mind, laundry room in the main house. Absolutely outstanding. Everything you could ever wish for. Even a little view. I mean, geez. All right, now we are to the guest house. So let's zip on out to our whole sky view here. There you go. So main building, secondary building above that, and then below, here near the bottom, there is a guest house. So the guest house has a workshop / garage that comprises the entire bottom level, and it's huge. I mean, this place is cavernous. Then you go up these stairs, and the top floor is split into 2. One is a studio apartment with everything you could possibly want in it. And then on the other side, there's a little door that goes into this gigantic room, and this is just one giant open room. Again, we're going to repaint. This is all going to get repainted, refloored, and so it has these just amazing to die for windows that open up onto this generous balcony. It's not a thin little balcony, and that overlooks the woods. It's amazing. And but to access the guest house, you do have to go up the driveway. I'm not sure, something I need to look into is to figure out if there's some connection like here. Can you actually just come out of this and walk up to the main building without, actually going off the road? But literally, it's probably like 120 seconds to walk up there, maybe 3 minutes. All right, so this place is absolutely outstanding. So that's the guest house. Okay, we're now back in the main building. We're on the second floor. There are, in the main building, there are 4 rooms. There's a master. There's a little studio apartment looking thing. And then there's 2 regular bedrooms. So this one actually looks okay. And then this is the bathroom that's en suite to that. And again, we down the line, we may change some of the aesthetic here. Personally, I think if you just change the painting in here, it will the painting and the fixtures, it will look not, so pastel-y. All right, we're back to the main room. This is the solarium that we were looking at earlier, and it's just a little sitting room next to the entryway. Now we're back downstairs. This is codenamed the man cave. A nice stove. There's 4 gas stoves in this place. I think we've seen 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 of them. 3 in the main house, 1 in the secondary house. These lead to storage rooms, which a walk-in closet and a little storage room here. So this is really, really amazing. And a lot of this can be converted and changed up if there are more or less guests. This is adjacent to the downstairs main room, and this obviously could be a room or it could be a little tiny workshop or a study, whatever it is. Quite frankly, I don't know where in the house this is. I think it's downstairs. I think maybe I'm confused because this has been changed into a storage room since then. I don't know where this is. I'm sure I saw it. Maybe I missed it. I think this is a bathroom in the secondary house. I love it, but maybe this isn't everybody's taste. This is the bathroom in the guest house, which is quite frankly very modest. But that's fine. It doesn't have to be outstanding. All right, and then we're back to aerial views. And that concludes the second part of our tour of Project Codename Aquamarine, aka Permanent Valhalla. And this is, oh man, this is outstanding. This is really, really, really amazing. I'm very, very excited. All right, more to come.